Welcome to Big Dill Sports, the podcast that brings you the latest and greatest from the world of baseball. I'm your host, Dylan, and today we're diving into a tough series for the Kansas City Royals against the Tampa Bay Rays. But stay with me, because while the Royals might not have come out on top, there's plenty to break down. Let's jump straight into the action. Unfortunately for Royals fans, today marks their fourth consecutive loss, as the Tampa Bay Rays clinched a 3-game sweep with a 4-0 victory. This matchup took place at Kauffman Stadium, right here in Kansas City, but the home field advantage wasn't enough to turn the tide for the Royals. The real story of the game was Tampa Bay's starting pitcher, Shane Baz. What a performance! Baz delivered 8 scoreless innings, allowing only 3 hits, racking up 9 strikeouts, and giving away just 1 walk. Talk about a dominant outing. It's actually the longest of his career so far. The Rays' pitching was just on another level, and it's no wonder the Royals' bats were silenced. On the offensive side for Tampa Bay, it was the 6th inning that really settled things. That's when Brandon Lowe and Junior Caminero smashed back-to-back home runs, showing off why they're a pair to watch. The Rays had already taken control in the 4th inning with a solid 2-run rally, featuring an RBI triple from Jake Mangum and an RBI single from Josh Lowe. With moves like that, it's clear why they managed to cross home plate with ease. For the Royals, starter Michael Lorenzen took the loss after allowing 4 runs on 8 hits over 5.2 innings. It wasn't his finest outing. Despite his best efforts, the Rays got the better of him, and, just like the rest of the Royals, were struggling to find their footing. Offensively, Vinny Pasquantino and Jonathan India were the shining lights, each collecting 2 hits, but it just wasn't enough to shift the momentum Kansas City's way. Even Bobby Witt Jr., a key playmaker for the team, went hitless in all 4 of his at-bats. If we take a look at the bigger picture, it's clear the Royals are hitting a rough patch. Today's loss brings them to a 38-43 record on the season. They had such a promising start at 24-16. But recently, it's been rough going. With a 14-27 stretch since, the Royals are definitely in need of a strategy to turn things around. As always, before we wrap up, it's time for our big deal of the day, the player who's truly a big deal. And today, without a doubt, that honor goes to Shane Baz. His incredible display in shutting down the Royals lineup makes him our standout player. Hats off to him, a reminder of the sheer talent that exists at the big leagues. So, where do the Royals go from here? They've got a challenging series ahead against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Let's hope they can bounce back and find that winning formula again. That's all for today's episode of Big Dill Sports. Be sure to catch all the game highlights floating around online. Thanks for joining me, Dylan, as we dissect the ups and downs of the Kansas City Royals. Until next time, keep your eyes on the game and your ears on Big Dill Sports. Let's hope for some more exciting baseball.